Yeah, race fans, we're back. Back from vacation, Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California. Welcome to our e-racing broadcast channel on YouTube. Brought to you today by Century 21 Hometown Realty all over the U.S., all over the world. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, Tron. I'll be your race host tonight for this evening. And LTB is proud to present NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series All-Star Race at Charlotte. Oh yeah, Big Bad Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is NOSSCAR's best of the best right here, and they're going to show us what level of talent they're going to be bringing to the table tonight. So very excited to see who's going to basically work those strategies and get things done today. And again, this is an all-star race, folks. That means there is no points for second place, man. I'm going to call this thing Iceman and Maverick right now, because again, it's all about winning. It's those gustos and getting it all done at the end of this thing. So let's look over our track tonight when it comes to Charlotte. Again, Charlotte, lots of history here. Way back when is when this thing was created. I mean, you're looking at a typical 1.5 mile-ish, kind of, but with a lot of history here. So again, Charlotte Motor Speedway, established in 1959, and the world's first 600-mile race was ran in 1960. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So this thing has a lot of history to tell us here when it comes to some of the greats that have raced it. Charlotte Motor Speedway is 13 miles from North Carolina. The complex, man, it is huge, folks. Massive huge here. Oops, sorry about that. Massive huge. So the complex it's a 1.5 mile course to quad over 2,000 acres. The front stretch is 1,980 feet. The back stretch, that's pretty long. The back stretch is 1,500 feet right there, with turns 1 and 2 at 2,400 feet. So the 1,900 on that front stretch and the back stretch being a little bit shorter. So you're going to note that the entry speeds are going to be different coming into 1 as they're going to be coming into 3. So we're going to be looking for that as well, how these guys are going to set those cars to the center, lift earlier, hit those marks. That's what it's going to be all about when it comes to being consistent and creating that fast lap times. When it comes to the turn radius here, you're looking at let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, 1 and 2, 685 feet. That is pretty impressive right there. To the length that now 3 and 4 is going to be a little bit shorter at 625 feet. Now that's turn radius. So that's about, and then your bank is of course 24 degrees. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 the same. Bankings on both straightaways, back and front, is 5 degrees on those. And your crowd capacity is 95,000 people. That's one hell of a party. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 57 suits. I mean, so they're producing all kinds. And when it comes to some of the fun facts, Charlotte Motor Speedway was the actual first ever night race, and that was hosted back in 1992. Oh man, that's again, this track's been around for a long minute here, and it's progressed throughout the ages and changes. And of course, now we have the Roval there with a 2.25 mile road course. So I mean, that thing is just full of all kinds of excitement and racing. Now let's take a little lap around the track, folks, and all right, folks, here we are. We're still in the truck today. Coming out of our pits right now. We're going to be coming into 1 and 2. Night race action right here. Night practice, at least. Now watch this. That truck just kind of little wobbles coming out of there real quick. And you're going to see that also in every racing simulation, no matter if it's console or if it's iRacing. Same style of exits right there when it comes to Charlotte. Got to be very, very careful. Now he's getting up to speed right now. Remember, 1,500 feet on the backstretch with a 22,080 feet, I believe it was, on the front stretch. Here we go now, going through the triangle. Now that's tricky right there, especially as you come out. We're going to watch this though. We're coming into 1, dive into the bottom, trying to find that seam right down here, get that thing to hold, bring her back up close to the wall. You hear it, literally full throttle through this whole thing, at least for right now. So those tires are to give up. Again, nice little dive into 3 and 4, trying to get that bottom, bringing it out close to the wall right there. Now that you're going to be looking to watch these drivers, as these tires start to wear, they're going to get loose off coming out of 4, and they may do a little landscaping right there trying to save it. Again, holding that bottom, looking for the bottom right there. So wide track, but everybody's going to be trying to find that safe preferred line on the bottom, which means real estate's going to be running out quickly. We'll see some 2 wide through 3, 4, and 1 and 2, of course. The outside can hold. Yeah, that sounds like a Days of Thunder there. But the outside can hold, all right? On 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. If you really get a good shot there and keep her off the wall and on exit. All right, dropping her in. I believe that pit road speed was the 60 mile an hour, 55 mile. We'll have to double check on that one. It's slow, okay, folks? Woo! Man, that is going to be exciting to watch these guys run tonight's race. Really excited. So let's go ahead and look over that race info, actually, and see what we have going on tonight. We got, all right, here we go. 50% distance tonight here, folks. This is a sliders set. So we're looking at no custom setups here, but they're going to have to adjust these things on the fly and as they go. So we're still going to be looking at adjustments and who can stay up on top of their car, get those first adjustments and quickly and effectively, and hopefully they could produce those lap times you're looking for. You're looking at the fuel and tire wear at 2 times. The stages are on, all flags are on, and damage is odd. So they got to keep a good clean car out there that will and slow them up in their pit stops. Woo! So yeah, time on track is time on track, including in the pits. All right, tonight's entry list, you got Lone Wolf Goonie in the 00 car. Oh yeah, Aqua Tatty in the 1, Mucka FRR in the 2 car. We got Dunham Jr. There we go. Dunham Jr. in the 3, aka Rebnecker in the 4, NASCAR off in the 6. We got Snow Wolf Sniper in the 7. We have Dew Kings in the 8 car. We got NASCAR Kings in the 9 car. Armstrong Moose up in the number 10. See, Even Stevens in the number 11, Brett Baker in the number 12, PC Panthers in the 13, Land Shark in the number 16, Shadow in the number 17, Juicy J in the number 18, Ryan Shrek in the number 19. We have the 22 machine piloted by FRR Bad Fast Marley, yeah. And of course, my man Ty Mac, CEO of NOSSCAR right here, the 24. Look for him with that Canadian flag just a flying. We got and he's in that 24 car, so look for the 34 car is little bad at it. I don't know. I gotta look at that one again. Sorry about that, folks. But let's see in the 34. You can read that one for you. Got KB Showtime in that 37. So look for that change right there. KB Showtime gonna put on that show today. We got him in that 37 machine. The 38 machine is gonna be D Franklin. We got in the number 4 is Dave Rule. Gonna be getting her done there. The 42 is oh yeah, you guys reading that one too. All right, and then the 43 is Bubba Hollywood. So Hollywood, we're gonna try to put on just as much of a show as Showtime. We're gonna see who's gonna outshow who today. We got Flashlight on the 47, the 48 Arton James. We got the 51 or Ayrton James. Sorry, I can always mess that up. 51 of Clashin. Looks like we got 62 of Black. Scorpio, I don't know, whatever. All right, we got that one. The 60, you're reading that one too, okay, folks? So we got the 66 of Rumple Strip right there. The 77 of True Death. Yeah, get some True. All right, my man True up in this Joker. We got the 88 Abomination. The 95 of Skipper Beam. Skip, he gonna skip his way to the front. And we got Gotham Batman right there, 96, gonna be bringing out the Batmobile. So let's gonna see who's gonna get what done today. I'm excited. Woo! Oh man, so let's go ahead. So folks, we're gonna go ahead and drop this thing over to. Oh man, this is gonna be truly epic. I think you folks are really gonna like this one. Our national anthem for tonight, one of my very ultimate favorites here. It is Charlotte, folks. So we have to go big. It's an all-star race, huh? You know, get fly, get crazy. Here we go, folks. So let's go ahead and jump us on over to our start. I'm sorry. Let me double check real quick before I do that to see if my man Marley has made it into the booth yet. And give me one moment here, folks.
Sir.
Oh, he did make it into the booth. Sorry, before we get over to national anthem, we got my man Marley here. Marley, Bad Fast, here it is right here, my man. We got Charlotte up in front of us. Give us that preferred line and your insights on tonight's race.
Oh man, this track is awesome and very racy. It's gonna be quite the show, and there's a lot of talent in this field. Turns 1 and 2, we touched on that lap around the track there. I mean, you're almost full throttle. You're letting off just a hair just to get the nose to bite, and you want to wrap right around the bottom. And then into 3 and 4, you want to hit that high entrance into the turn, let off the gas, let the car, the nose bite, and then end the turn, come around the bottom, and then exit out towards the wall. That turn 3 and 4 is very tricky when it comes to side-by-side racing. So we're going to see some pretty entertaining stuff tonight, John.
Man, I'm excited to see it too because the Charlotte It's a tricky track. It's a tricky 1.5 mile, especially that 3 and 4. If you're getting stuck in that too wide situation there, it's a little bit harder corner to maneuver, especially on exit there, due to the fact you have that aggressive, dog leg, and to get that thing to hook, get her pointed, and get her straight, being on that outside. Woo, we're gonna see, huh?
Yeah. That outside line in 3 and 4 is quite difficult. It's the right combination with letting off and then getting back in the throttle and being able to hold your momentum on that outside without getting tangled and hoping that the car below you can make that thing stick. So
yeah, and keep it on the bottom, because the only way you can really make it through there with some speed is to pinch that guy down on the bottom and side drop. So like I said, lots of strategies here. We have a 50% race, so we got some time to sort it all out. But folks, let's go ahead and jump us over to tonight's national anthem. Shout out to all of our troops. Thank you so much for your service. And here we go.
out the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, chef, restaurateur, and host of Food Network, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Guy Fieri.
Drivers, start your engine!
Ah, there it is. Sorry about that, folks. Almost messed that one up again. All right, folks. So, just in case you're tuning in, this is Left Turn Broadcasting, bringing it to you loud, live, and fast right now. We got NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. We have the cream and the creme. This is their all-star race, and we're going to be getting it done tonight. All right, folks. Let's go and look at the starting lineup just for a moment here. We have, looks like NASCAR King getting that pole. All right, baby, in that 9 car. Look for him tonight. NASCAR King 602 Sittner on pole. In that second position, you're going to be looking at Land Shark. We're just going to go to the top 5 until we get that call to get into the race as we are ready to spin the tires on this thing. We've got Land Shark in that second position. And then we have, oh man, Timac in the 24 car in that third spot. No longer for him to be coming through the field. He cannot stay in front of it. We got, Aqua Taddy into 1 car. So you go, giggity right there. In that 4th position, you got these guys trying to put something down today. Man, we're going to look at that 5th and 6th place here. Give us a moment. Oh, man, so 5th place, we're looking and searching for him in just a moment here. But, there he is. Juicy J in that 5th position. Fantastic run and work for him. There's your 7th position, PC Panthers. And it looks like we are looking for this 6th place. He's around here. So there he is. I missed him. Flash 9. All right, in that 47. So again, folks, we are just waiting for a countdown right now for us to get into this thing. So waiting for that thing to unpause and get ready to rock. Let's go and touch base with Marley real quick. Marley, you got a copy.
I got a copy, brother.
All right, copy that, buddy. All right, so we are just waiting for the command from you to go ahead and jump on into this thing. So let us know when that the opportunity does arrive. We're looking at that 8th position right now. All right,
we got about 25 seconds.
All right, copy that. So I'm just going to go and keep flipping through all this. There's our 8th position, Junior. Man, he's going to try to move that way into that 1st position, but he'll have to work through some pretty fast cats on his way up forward. Ayrton James in the 48 in that 9th position right there. Fantastic work getting done there, putting in the top 10. Because you see, we have a really big field tonight of over 20 cars. So, man, this is going to be pretty interesting to see who's going to be able to put it down. Dogman there in that 10th position. Great. Looks like we are about ready to go and get into this thing here, folks. So give us one moment here, and we will do this and get everything going. All right, folks, in case you're just tuning in, Left Turn Broadcasting, we back from vacation, and we're about ready to get loud at Charlotte. We have NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, the All-Star race, all right? So we're going to be looking. There's a lot of cars in this thing, folks, a lot. And, I mean, there is no points, more or less. This is all for them bragging rights and gustos, going for it, them full send actions. So we're going to see them patience right off the bat, or these guys are going to be trying to put on a show. I mean, we're going to that single file thing, or, I mean, they're going to make moves that they're not really, they normally wouldn't make in league racing. That's kind of, I think, what all-star racing is supposed to be all about. You know, give the drivers opportunity to put themselves in positions without a lot of consequence at the end of it, you know? All right, folks, here we go. Let's jump into it. Whew, feels great to be back in the booth, folks. Man, we had a really good vacation and went out with some family, and I'll be showing some clips of that. You guys can, well, you know me. Come on now. All right, folks, here we go. Coca-Cola 600, but we're doing the 50% of it, all right? And we're not going to do that much to you now. So, yeah, Charlotte Motor Speedway. So it looks like these guys are already up and gone here. Just taking a minute for us to get in here. Be in here just a few seconds. They're on the back stretch right now. Coming into 3 and 4. And we'll be on them here in just a moment. Coming across start finish line. Crossing crossing the line, going into lap 2, and it does look as if there may be a battle for the lead. Nope, still the same. Okay, here we go, folks. All right, NASCAR King on the 9 here. He was sitting on pole, still leading this thing. Got himself off to a really good start. Lining up toward the front right now. As you see, looks like the 16 car moving himself forward there. 16 car Landshark. Whoa, on the apron, holding on to her. Yeah, these cars need to build up that tire pressure and start find some of that grip right there. Also, these drivers are, need to find their groove as well. As you look at the 16 of Landshark on the outside, Timac in the 24 car holding the bottom. Here we go. See if we get that outside momentum. Flying around through the dog leg, still making it stick. Now you can do this. You can get those RPMs and hold them up and clear them. But Timac has that preferred line as you see the battle side by side for the second position as K-Daddy and Flash 9 right there going to challenge it. Heat is picking up for that top 5 right here as they're getting a little more company coming at him right now. Great battle toward the front here. Side by side battle for the second position. Timac still trying to hold. Looks like the 16 holds him off. Landshark doing a great job on the outside, holding that momentum up. So we just seen that overtake the 24. Now, will that play dividends in the end? Did some of the drivers learn a little something from that you can hold that outside line with that momentum? Landshark now taking back over the second position, but Timac in that third. And look at this. The 1 car of Aqua Taddy. Aqua Taddy on the bottom right there, holding tough. Now Timac on the outside. He's going to lose the grip of momentum. He's going to fall back a little bit. Doors open. Here comes Flash 9 and the 18 of Juicy J. Doors open. He may lose a few spots because look at this. Here comes the 12 car now, taking full advantage of this situation. That's Brett Baker. Looks like Brett Baker jumping up and falling in line with the 24, maybe looking for a possible run. As I believe we are under caution, folks. Must have had a little bit of a contact and mishap toward the back. Caution is out. That was 195 laps in tonight's race, folks, or 200, something like that. We have, like I said, the first caution coming out. Getting everybody up, getting everybody in rhythm here. 44 laps remaining in stage 1. Leader is still the 9 car who put it on pole. That's NASCAR King 602. That's Ayrton James in the 48 right there. Looked like he got a little bit of damage. May have, well, obviously had himself a little bit of quarrels with that. Looks like the 41 also involved with that wreck. That was, looked like Dave Rule. All right, folks, here we go. Drop in the hammer. All kinds. NOSSCAR, Platinum Cup Series, All-Star Race. Charlotte coming out of their first caution right now. Green, go get some. 9 car trying to get himself one heck of a jump. As you look at the outside of the number 1 car of Aqua Taddy. Aqua Taddy trying to keep those guys pinned down. Side draft, Flash 9 right there on the bumper of the 9. Giving him one heck of a shot through this thing. Oh, man, and it looks like the 16 of Landshark also finding the momentum on the bottom. These guys lining up pretty tough. 12 car of Brett Baker trying to make his presence known on the bottom as well. 18 car holding up high on the outside with the 1 car giving him some company up there and hopefully some possible speed as the 1 car now of Aqua Taddy had himself a nice run. Still holding the 47 off of Flash 9. Ooh, wobbles and wiggles a little bit further back. A little scrape action to the cars and some spark show. We got a little fireworks action. Look at this. Look at that pack right there. Brett Baker all up in the middle of this one. Oh, so is the 24. 24 Timac trying to hold on there. Got a little wiggles, a little contact. Holding on but falling back. Man, he is in the tornado right now. There's all kinds of heat in this one. Woo! We got side by side. Everyone looking for some kind of real estate. No point intended, but all kinds of point intended. Century 21. Look at this, though. Timac holding strong on the bottom. Now the 22 of Bad Fast Marley getting around on the outside, finding himself a run and moving himself up into the top 10. Timac now getting on the bumper of the 22 of Bad Fast Marley. As you see some side-by-side racing right in front of him. Look at this. Woo! Aqua Daddy going for the run, going for the lead, takes it. New leader, one car. Aqua Daddy getting it done. But look at this. He brought some of the best right along with him, the 47. I'm sure he don't want to see that. Flash 9, my man there in that second position, hunting down on the one car. Flash has found himself to be, well, no, not found, but proven himself to be fast not only on customs, but also in sliders. I mean, this man can drive right here. If anybody out there in that pro may be watching or listening, you may be keeping your eyes on some of these guys right here if you're looking for some new drivers to put on one heck of a show for your next season. Woo! Great battle, but look at this. Let's move back a little bit further into this Hornets nest back here. This is all for 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Dropping on board Ayrton James right there in the 48. Now, he's sub-10th right now, probably looking around the 12th, 13th, and he got contact. He's just trying to hold on to it. 32 right there, holding the bottom, trying to. Little wiggles and little wobbles. We don't have the 32 on the board, so we'll just guess on him for a minute. That's Mystery Man in the 32. Man, side-by-side action right there, though. Let's look a little bit more forward here. At least try to. 18 to Juicy J right there in the mix. You see the 12 car, Brett Baker on the outside. 24, Timac now starting to work his way back up after falling back a few spots. We just seen, ooh, some contact there. The 3 car of Duh Jr. maybe did himself some landscape and threw up a little bit of smoke screen for them guys behind him. Now we'll drift back a little bit to the back 10 right here, looking for, ooh, possible contact. Ooh, more contact. Looked like the 11 may have got himself down to the apron there. Hopefully keeping it pointed in the right direction. No caution yet. Everyone's still up in green. Battle right now for the lead. 47 looking outside, but look at this. Here comes Duh Jr. into 3. Oh, contact between the 2. Caution's out. Oh, man. Not with these guys. Woo, what a drag race going on right there. Heck of a battle heating up for the lead. That is Aqua Daddy and the 47 of Flash 9. Aqua Daddy in the 1 car, 47 of Flash 9 with now the 3 car of Duh Jr. He coming up to fight. All right, folks, 33 laps remaining in stage 1. Second caution tonight. We're going to see maybe a little bit of strategy. We'll see. I don't think so. I think we still have a lot of laps left. Get them tires, get them fuel. Try to get us as close as we can to the end with one more stop. No, I think the guy can make it on fuel, actually. All right, so let's drop this thing back into gear. As we got NASCAR King, who's sitting in that 3rd position, but sitting out in front right now, Aqua Daddy. Oh, no. Bogus. We got strategies be commenced here or a possible missed cue in pits. No. Let's just see what we got. Let this thing play out for just one moment here. Because we got, contact and someone into the wall, slowed up and woed up, trying to keep her pointed in the right direction. Look at this. Landshark in the 16 on the bumper of the 47. The 66 car of who knows? Because we don't got him up on the board neither. Oh, no, contact. 3 wide for second place. We got landscaping down below us. All kinds of smoke screen, but looked like he made it back on track and pointed the right direction. Good for him. Good save. But look at this. Intense battle right now for the lead. Landshark now going for it. Making it stick on the bottom. New leader clears the 47. Landshark in the 16 to the front. Great run by Landshark right now. Aggressive move on the bottom, holding his ground there, making sure that he held his line, let the 47 rotate on the outside, had the momentum, got out in front, cleared him. Now he's the one who's creating the hole and the bubble, and here comes the 47 with the help of the 3. Duh Jr. right there, huge push and shot to the 47. 47 like a rocket on the bottom, flying past the 16 high to the outside. Ooh, a little bit of contact, a little bit of wiggles. 3 car trying to get close inside draft. Whoa, holding on to her. Meanwhile, while these guys are duking it out, look at this. Here comes basically 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. All the way back to 12th right there. All starting to gain on the leaders. This party is about to get huge. We're talking Project X right here, folks. Man, look at this run now. Woo, 47 back out in front. Taha Jr. falling off. Oh, man, he's trying to hold on to it. He's got himself his hands full right now. Maybe arrow, maybe a little bit of contact. Maybe heated up those tires. He's now to the outside and drifting back. Oh, in contact, trying to force it low. Got into the 12 car, Brett Baker. Brett Baker, awesome driving right there. Saves this joker, brings it back up. Doesn't really lose a spot. Look at that time Mac in the 24 high to the outside, giving him plenty of room. Respects. All kinds given. Look at the 88 of Bowman Nation. Where did he come from? What is this? Bowman Nation on the charge right now, folks. Going for it with the 16 of Landshark trying to make his charge back. Ooh, at 47, a little contact to the wall right there. I don't know, there's some help, but he's still getting it done. Oh, man, 3 wide, almost. Woo, heat is awesome right here. We're talking blowtorch status, baby. Oh, man, look at that. 3 car now going for the lead. Got it. Threw a little smoke screen up in their faces, too. You're like, I got you. New leader now. I don't even know how many leaders we've had so far, but we've had a lot. This is only stage 1, folks. We're barely like 40 laps into this thing. Look at this. 16 now, Landshark looking. 88 outside. 47 to Flash 9 holding the top down. Here comes Tymac in the 24. He's making a charge back at it again. Meanwhile, that 3 car, Adaha Jr. is trying to fight them all off. And just as he does that, here they all come back again on him. Starting to line up now just a little bit with all the way back to about the 10th position. Everyone's looking for those runs and maybe going for that dive to the bottom. Again, this is an all-star race, folks. They ain't got nothing to lose here. And everything to gain. As you can see in the 88 of Bowman Nation, getting in, collecting that wall well and slowing up his momentum. Whoo! Might drift back, lose a couple spots there, but there's one guy that I am scared for right now. That is that lap car with all these heathens on their way up to him. Oh, no. Oh, I'll just pull over. I'd pull over. I look at my rearview mirror. I see all that. I'm like, no. I like my car in one piece. I don't want y'all to run me over. That is the 41. Looks like Dave Rule, I believe. Yes, it is. Dave Rule in that 41. About ready to be lapped down. He will be the first car lapped down, so he will have that opportunity to get that luckier dog as long as he stays that first car lap down. And here comes the rest of the field. 20 laps remaining in stage 1. Landshark now back to the front. New leader again. Fat runs, man. I'm telling you, this is just great. Uh-oh, here comes the lap car. 41 of Dave Rule trying to hold the outside through the dog leg. Very treacherous. Wozen slows up just a little bit when the leaders. Here comes the rest of the field. Oh, a little bit of contact there with that little drift move. Now the 3 cars finding his run, but here comes the 47, the 24, and the 12 of Brett Baker. All these cars have been pretty fast throughout tonight's race and find themselves continuously moving to the front. But just as they do that, 3 wide for the lead. The 16 to the outside. Flash 9 goes to the bottom. 2 for 1 sail. Flash 9 back to the lead. 3 car Daha Jr. to the outside. 24 Timac now in that 3rd position. 4th position is Brett Baker getting her done. Rounding out that top 5 is Landshark. Now we're going to see what kind of moves they can make back again. We've watched Landshark go drift back, come racing back forward, get himself a good run as he's doing now, trying to march forward, getting that 4th position and heading back to the lead. Excellent race right now by NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. This is their all-star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Whew! If there's a place to put on a show, it's definitely this place. Now starting to line up a little bit more toward the front here. But I don't know for how long, because look at this. Here comes the 3 car. Duh, Jr. now looking underneath. Will he get it? Doesn't get the momentum, doesn't get the fight. You see him get a little loose there coming off before. I was talking about that. as these tires start to wear, you're going to see these guys start to wiggle loose coming out of 4, and that's going to be treacherous. About 17-ish laps remaining in fuel, and we have 16 laps remaining in stage 1, folks. So, looks like everybody should be able to make it on fuel, but can they make it on tire? I'm looking at some tires right now in the 70s and falling. So, all depending on how hard they're going to drive these folks, but I think they should be fine. I think everybody could make it and should make it from the end. They're going to have their hands full, I guarantee you this. These tires are going to be wore up and tore up by the time we end this thing, as long as it stays greener. And right now it is, because Timac doing a great job here in the 24, giving us some good camera footage. Let's go and drift back just a little bit, see how everybody's mustering back here. You see the top 5 right there running through your screen. Let's try to count them back here. So it looks like that's top 5, 6, about 11th spot right here, 10th and 11th. So this is back 10. Look at this, the 9 car has fell back tremendously. Maybe he missed it on his adjustments, but that's NASCAR King. Started on pole, was leading a lot of these laps, and oh man, look at this, pinch move contact. 9 car gets shoved down to the bottom. Great save by the 9 car again. I think that's like twice for him. Great run even back here though. This is all the back 10 right here. This is 8th, 9th, or 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. You got the middles right there, then the top 5 are pretty much lined up. Still lined up to this point, kind of looking forward right there. I just see him kind of rotate out of your screen. But this is the battle. This is where the torch is at right here. And they're running with this thing right now. I was sitting on PC Panther, that 13 car, trying to give us a good view of the 9 looking underneath. The 17, I believe that's 17 to Shadow. I believe so. Yes, it is. Oh, man, wait a minute. Oh, that was almost 3 wide right there. BC Panthers looked like he had some, but he said, thought the better of it. Said, I better roll it up and slow it up. A.K. Rubbernecker looked like he's seen this party. He's going to get up in this thing a little bit too. Try to do a little sneak attack action. It's going to be kind of hard for him in that red 4 because you can kind of see you coming, but you in a red car. As he's looking low right now at PC Panther, trying to get himself his race on. All right, let's check back in with our leaders just for a moment here. We got the 3-car Duha Jr., and he is in a midst of a fight here with the 47 all over the bum. These two are broke away just a little bit. Timac in that 3rd position. Looks like Akko Taddy in the 4th position, followed with Brett Baker in the 12 car rounding out our top 5. Looks like we got a possible blown motor here. Yes, Ayrton James, blown motor. Bombers. 32. Oh, Dogman. Okay, so I don't have him on the board. So Dogman right there in the 32. Must have been a little car change, number change. But he's now duking it out with PC Panthers. Wiggles, wobbles, trying to hold it. Like I said, these tires are wearing fast, folks. Everyone's trying to hold that bottom, but you're going to start looking at these cars to be loose off. We're just going and scanning. That looks like the 43 of Bubba Hollywood. Had himself some possible damage right there. So he's falling off pace. Shadow is in the 17. NASCAR Oof is in the 6 car. All right, getting it done. And looks like he has found himself. So this is the 5th and 6th positions right here. Now looking low under the 88 of Bowen Nation. Making the pass. Trying to make it clear. Ooh, and let's get back up forward again to our race leaders here, folks. Bad Fast Marley looks like he's in the top 5, I believe, right now. Or getting close to, right there on K-Taddy. See if we can try to lock him down here. Ooh, we got some wiggles and wobbles, and we got a car into the wall. I don't think he's going to make it out of that one. All right, we're going to go ahead and get back into it. Okay, so Timac now is in this thing. 3rd place and searching. Fell back a little bit as you see the 3 car and the 47 still leading this thing. 3 cars staying locked on that bumper right now. It don't look like he want a lot to do with the 47 of Flash 9 when it comes to trying to pass him. He's playing a smart race right now by, staying on his bumper, not slowing and welling up. And look at this. They're starting to gap the rest of the field, which is exactly what they're looking for here. Knowing that they have all the fuel they need and tires, if this thing stays green, they want to be able to, whoa, we saw some cars slowed and woed up there. 6 laps remaining in stage 1 here, folks. All right, we got the 47 now looking in his rear view as best he can because it's blocked right now by the 3. Now giving him a little bit of a break. 3 starting to back off just a little bit. His rear end 5 to go in stage 1. Flash 9 leading this thing. But you don't think, Flash 9 back on. No, no, everyone had to duke it out and fight for this thing. We must have had 7+ lead changes, if not more, in stage 1. Right now, Flash is really starting to travel his car a little bit further ahead than everybody else as he's now starting to gap the 3 car just ever so slightly. 4 laps left remaining in stage 1. Flash 9 is your race leader, but the 3 car, possible looking. Now, is he saving his stuff for the end here? I mean, more or less, again, this is an all-star race, folks. There is no points for the second place thing. It's all for the Gustos, and, I'm sure he'd want to have that P1 to start, off stage 2. Control the field, get off to a good jump. Look at him to the outside. That 3 car got some power with it. Couple Chevys, man, just planting it to the track right now. Outside, yeah. Look at the 11 trying to hold the outside. Now these cars are potentially going to go a lap down. We are on our leaders coming into the final laps of stage 1. 47 still holding the preferred bottom line. 3 cars searching the outside, trying to find that momentum and horsepower to get around the 47. He's seen it earlier tonight, how a few cars were able to muster up, but that was also on fresh tires. Now looking underneath, he's looking everywhere, anywhere. Maybe he might have enough chance to use a pick if they catch up to the leaders or the lap down cars as they're coming in. 1 lap remaining in stage 1. He may be able to use the 41 if they catch him. .41 dives to the bottom, letting these guys duke it out and race it out. Does look as if 47 is going to have that line and that run. 47, Flash 9, stage 1 winner right here. Nice run there, bud. Good run to Flash 9. Woo! Let's see if we can dial up Marley real quick. Marley, you got a copy?
I got you, brother.
Woo! Man, how was it out there, dude? I know you only got a few seconds here. Make your quick adjustments and changes, but if you just give us a quick rundown, and I'll leave you alone.
It's pretty crazy. A lot of icy racing and a lot of fun. We're kind of feeling each other out at this point. Got a long race here, and we're going to see what we can do to make this 22 Ford better.
Well, so far you're looking pretty good out there, bud, and so is the rest of the field. So good job, and best of luck for the rest of the stages, because you got a little bit of a long haul tonight.
Yes, sir.
And of course, buddy, keep it pointed the right direction. All right, folks, and here we go. Back in it, on it, above it. And we're about ready to put the pedal through it. Right now, floored 47, our race leader, stage 1 winner, and dropping the green flag to stage 2, Flash 9. Up in front, great launch, good start. 3 car back on his bumper again. Going to repeat exactly what they're looking for in the beginning. And look at this, 16 of Landshark. Everybody's down there, 4 fresh field goods. Made their adjustments now to help tune their car up a little bit more and more to hopefully combat with the 47 and his rise to the top with that speed he's finding in that 47 Chevy. Wow, look at this, side by side for second, third, fourth, and fifth. All of them right there Under a napkin, folks. We ain't doing no blankets around here. The 47 now is loving all of this as he is starting to check out. Just a little bit. 3 cars now broke away from that little mob right there, trying to find some of that cleaner air and get himself a little grip on that draft of the 47, get up to his bumper. He's got the 16 now of Landshark right there on his 6 in that 3rd position, where these guys work together and try to get up to that 47, knowing that Flash 9, he is just awesome fast, man. I mean, he really is. Clean, solid, methodical. You know, and of course, he has the skill and talent to back it up. And look at this now, the 3 car, the 16, and the 1 of Aquatati have lined up. Now caught the 47. Let's see what they're going to do with it. If I was, I love you, Flash, don't take this wrong, but if I was all of them, I'd stick together and draft your butt all the way to the back. All right? I mean, you're going to come back to the front anyways. We know it, right? Oh, contact right there, little wiggles and wobbles out of the 16-1 car. The 16-1 do a little door action right there. The 1 car holds on to it. Great save by Aquatati. 12 car Brett Baker sees this, takes advantage, but look at this. So do the 24 of Timac, as Timac is now moving himself up a little bit more forward here into that 4th position. Brett Baker in that 12 Penske Ford stuck to the outside. Going to lose a few positions right here as the 9 car now look like he's starting to find himself his speed and his momentum back again as he's climbing back up into that top 5. 9 car holding the bottom tight right now too. That was really tight. 6 car right there with them. 6 car NASCAR Oof gave himself a great run staying on his bumper, but look at this. Underneath the 12, great battle. This is all for basically 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Basically top 10 right here. Timac has got himself all kinds of company right now. 12 car of Brett Baker just chomping at the bit trying to get around him. But as these guys are doing this, 1 through 4 are taking off with the 47 of Flash 9 leading that thing. Oh, 1 and 3. Sorry, 1 through 3. So 4th is the 24 of Timac. 5th, Brett Baker. 6th, give me a second. Oh, that's the 9 car of that's our pole sitter of NASCAR King. The 16 of Landshark. Also top 10 right there. 7th. Looks like NASCAR Oof is 8th. Doing a little run down through the field. Oh, I hate doing that. Because then I lose my place in this matter. Let's go the other way. There we go. Okay, so this is 4th position right here. 12 car Brett Baker. Yep, 9 car. NASCAR King in the 9. Looks like some blown motors right there. Toward the back of the pack right here. Lots of wiggles. 41 still trying to get her together. Same thing with the 11. Who was 11? Even Steven. Oh, look at that. I saw a possible battle. I do see a battle. Bad Fast Marley in that 22 Penske's against the 12 car Penske's. Now, Bad Fast Marley, great run on the bottom. Throw a little smoke screen up in the 9's face. 9 car right there on the bumper of the 22. 22 now finding the bumper of the 24 car of Timac. Looking low, going for the dive, getting past him. Got plenty of help with the 9 car. 9 right there, NASCAR King. Our pole sitter. We know he was fast. He was leading for quite the time. Now Marley finds himself into that 4th position with possible 9 car of NASCAR King going to take over that top 5. Looks like a 24 of Timac. Timac now drifting back just a little bit. Finds himself a hole, jumps down behind the 9 car, trying to build back up momentum. As you see, the 1 through 3 are still lined up tough and pulling away from the rest of the field. Now let's see if Marley in this 22 Penske can lead this train to up to those guys. They got more cars. They just got to stay lined up and really utilize that horsepower momentum as a collective to gain on that track time and catch up to those guys. But it's harder to do with a multitude of cars as opposed to 3 cars. These 3 cars can really line up as you see here, and those guys have an abundance of talent up there in the front. They know what they're doing. Now this is the battle rule. This is the closest here. This is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th right there, Brett Baker. And I can't really quite follow out who the top 10 is yet. We'll get there. Just in case you tune in, folks, this is Left Turn broadcasting. We got NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. They're at Charlotte, and this is the All-Star race. Oh, yeah. All-starring at all kinds right now with the 9 car looking low on the 22. 22 down to the outside. Doors open. He may fall to the back of this line unless, the 24 does give him a little bit of a break and a hole there. He jumps down behind the 9 car, continues his run. Now we are in stage 2 right now, folks. These guys are working their strategies, doing the best they can. You're looking at the battle between, contact right there, the 16, and I don't know if that was the 4 or what, but 33 laps remaining in stage 2, folks. These cars are going to start to get a little squirrely and pretty evil here in a minute, as these laps are winding down and tearing up these tires at the same time. Let's go check back in with our leaders and just double check on those guys, see how they're doing. Just kind of browse through the field as we get there. There we go. So Doug Jr. in that 3 car, man, he's been putting himself on a pretty heck of a good race. Got himself a nice march through the field. Battled some good, some good guys, some good positions, making it happen on the outside, inside, and now finding himself solid back again in the top 5 as he sits in that 2nd position. He's leading some laps earlier. See if he can lead some more. He's sitting right on the bumper of Flash 9 in that 47. Sticking right there. You seen him. He was right there with them in stage 1. Didn't have enough quite there at the end for Flash. And there was a little bit of lap traffic there that maybe whoa and slowed his run up at the very end. But he was right there on the bumper and still on the bumper of Flash. So that means that he is doing his job. And so is his crew chief right now on making the proper adjustments, staying in tune with the track and with the competition. As you see also, the 1 car of Aqua Tatti mastering the same. He's able to keep his car up toward the front, getting out of any of the heat, the fire back there, all that crazy, and side by side that's going to slow you up. And he's able to keep himself up toward the front, keep it a little more in that clean air, and make those proper adjustments as well to find himself into that 3rd position. So these are 1, 2, and 3 here. Flash 9 leading. Daha Jr. in that 2nd position with the 1 car of Aqua Tatti in that 3rd position. Now it looks like we are looking at some green flag stoppers commencing right now, folks. Here we go. This thing has been green since more or less the drop of the flag for stage 2. So here's where our strategies. See, look at that. The 12 car coming out, just like we've seen in the around the track. If you missed it, go back and check it out. But man, coming out is very treacherous due to that transition. Those aggressive angles on degrees as you transition it off. 12 car looked like he got himself a little bit of damage as well throughout that, but now he's got it repaired, just not showing it. Like this, Rubbernecker finding himself in that 5th position right now. Again, Marley in the 4th position. All right. We're looking at basically 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th right here. I'm going to go ahead. So I saw some green flag pit stops. I guess we're not quite there for the other style of strategies that are going to be unfolded here. In the multitude of strategies, do you split it, keep those fresh tires as much as you can, or do you wear those tires down so you really have something fast at the end so you can barge past whoever may have taken those tires early? I mean, obviously, caution come out, it's going to flip everything all up. But right now, it does seem as if everybody is being very patient, giving lots of respects, and running a really good race right now as we drifting back. Oh, look at this NASCAR oof. Now, this is also for, okay, so 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th right here. This is the battle. Let's go and watch NASCAR oof as he's on the outside of the 16. Let's see if he can get that power up. We've seen it happen a few times at night. Those guys were able to get that outside line working and moving, but I mean, that was also on some fresh tires. Now these tires are burnt off. They're light on fuel, not handling all the best, and not biting up there. Bottom's rubbered up nicely. You're going to find a lot of grip down there, and especially if the car does start to tighten up or loosen up, it's going to give you a little more room to save that guy. Look at this side-by-side battle now. The 9 car of NASCAR King 602. He's right there on the bottom. Timac right there in the 24. It's a CEO of something, so I was close. But Timac right there, looked like he's rounding out this back 10. He was fighting up toward the front as well as he qualified. He had a really good qualifying position. I believe he was like 4th, if I remember correctly. 3rd or 4th, something like that. But staying in tune with this track, and look at this still. NASCAR, he's stuck on the outside, but these guys are doing a really good job holding that line, not letting it push out. Look at that. We just see the 22 of Bad Fast Marley dropping in. That's one of front row's greatest right there. In that 22 Penske, he's getting himself his 4 fresh feel goods and a splash of fuel. Getting her back out. Strategies be it commencing. 22 laps remaining in stage 2. This guy's got about 6 laps left-ish or so of fuel, and you're looking at, you're in your 50, low 50s right now, right front and right rears are in your mid to lower 40s. So this thing is wearing. But the good news is that they do have enough tire, more or less, to make it the entire fuel run, if that's a strategy they choose to do. Or do you short pit, get that quick lap time, because these cars fall off pretty hard. Sitting in that 5th position right now, a.k.a. Rubbernecker. Haven't really touched base on him. Doing a really good job in that 4 car right now. Kind of saw him a little bit earlier in tonight's run, and he was moving his way through the field, trying to do some sneak attacks in that red car. 16 knows he's there, so it's no big deal. He's fine now. But he's moving himself forward as well. He's finding himself in that 6th position. But we're going to be seeing a lot of these guys pitting, and we'll flip everything up. So it does look as if the 47 of Flash 9, let's go ahead and take it over to him. Whoa, what did we just stumble in on here? Old tires versus new tires is what we stumbled into, folks. Now, Aquatati was running himself in that 3rd position, so that means that these cars are now passing them back on the lead lap type of thing. Oh, yeah, and here they come. All right, let's see him whoa and slow it up. Aquatati, beautiful whoa up. There it is, nice and straight. Didn't look like he flagged it at all. He's going to be able to get a little something, something. Or all kinds of something. And let's see if we can get it to the end. All right, and here comes, looks like a.k.a. Rubbernecker. Most everybody else is coming right now. Whoa, 6 car coming flying in. But he would have slowed it up in time. All right, 19 laps remaining in stage 2, folks. Just in case you tune in. LTB bringing you NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. And this is their all-star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Yes, and we got 19 laps remaining in stage 2. We are under our green flag stoppers right now. Looks like our leader is in Flash 9, just peeling her in right now. So all strategies be commencing at the moment. Now Flash 9 was our race leader. We had Aquatati in that 3rd position. We had the 3 of Daha Jr. in that 2nd position. So we're going to see how all this transpires around to, got everybody coming in now. Everybody getting them good tires. 24 is in. So the 3 was in, but I think he pitted already. So he was up there. 3 car was in second position. Let's go ahead and look him over and see where he's going to fall. Out after these green flag stops here. Again, we're seeing everyone trying to find that bottom line, though. I said no one's really trying to find any outside line. Ain't no one worried about too much about saving tire. I was like, he wasn't bringing it down to the line, just a little up above, being leery of that. But then, as I was getting ready to say that, he about caught that butter. Okay, so we're still under the rotation of our green flag stoppers, waiting for the field to cycle through. But I believe it is showing as the 3 car. Yes, all right, so Duh Jr., we are on him. The 3 car is our race leader at the moment, which would put Aquatati in that 1 machine in that second position. I'm not seeing where Flash is at here on this one. He should be rather close, not too far off, unless he black flagged her or something like that. Let's look around.
Hey, John.
Yeah, copy that.
You have Duh Jr. leading the race. You have Aquatati in second, Ed Fast Line in third, Ash 9 in fourth, and NASCAR Oof in 5th place.
There's our top 5 right there, brought to you by Bad Fast Marley, our in-race reporter. Thanks, Marley. Appreciate that, bud.
Oh, and we are lap 34 out of 47 in stage 2. We got 14 to go.
Copy all of that. Woo! Beautiful rundown right there. Of course, Bad Fast Marley in that top 3 position. He's going to try to bring home a little bit of a podium today, get himself up into booth, which he's familiar with. So I can't wait to see it, though. But we got a long race ahead of us, folks. Long race. So no reason to start counting them chickens, before them eggs or however it goes. Or eggs before the I don't know. Whatever. You know the analogy. All right, tie back in the 24. Still looking, still searching for some of the battling that going on here. I saw some action be happening right here. Timac looking underneath the 13 of PC Panthers. PC Panther on the outside. Looks like the 4 car is gonna go ahead and follow him, aka Rubbernecker. Rubbernecker in that 7th position. So this is gonna be 7th, 6th, and so 6th, 7th, and 8th right here, all battling. Here comes the 9 car, also trying to make his way by. 6th, 7th, and 8th, all right here. Aquatati in the 2nd position as he is starting to reel in the leader, maybe a little bit. Leader is coming in on some lap traffic. You see Junior right there. So I'm curious about what happened if it was just the 47 of Flash staying out that much longer than the rest of these guys on them tires is what caused him to come out this much further back than the leaders. But at the same time, if that's the fact, and he ran them things out, that means he may have enough rubber to get him to the end with all kinds of speed and horsepower, and be able to get himself a good bite around everybody and make his way back. Maybe doing on his way to a sweep, as Flash 9 took the stage 1 win and was looking to take stage 2. Oh, and look at this. Here he comes. Just saw that blue car underneath and marching forward. All right, let's go ahead and look at Flash 9. Let's see where he was at. Now, this was our leader right here. Looking forward. Looking back. That's K-Taddy up there in the front. You see him right there. So that's second. Yep, so far everyone's holding on to a really good run here in stage 2. Just as I say that, look at this wad of cars right here. 32 cut Dogman coming up on them right now. You got looks like the 43 of Bubba Hollywood all up in this thing. yeah, this is one good cluster here. Shadow in the 17. He's right there looking for the bottom. Is that the 88 of Bowman Nation, I believe? I think so. I believe so, yes. And then we got the Knight Rider on the outside. That's in the 60 something. Don't have him either. Yeah, 66. So yeah, we don't have him. That's it. We'll call him Knight Rider. Knight Rider car looks like he's getting a little wiggles and wobbles there as he's searching for the bottom. Oh. Yeah, that was Bowman Nation 88. Clears that pack right there, as you see. Woo! Wobbles by the Knight Rider in that stealth machine. Still good battle right there with these guys. Oh, there he is. Rumpelstrip in the 66. Okay, didn't have him on that one. Rumpel's right here, and he's all over the Rumpels. Great battle right here. But this is for a little further back in the pack. Whoa! Whoa! Just as we flipped to it, I think that was some airtime. I think Bad Fast Miley was looking at that possible Dukes of Hazzard move. Great save though.
You were tuned just to that, Trump.
I did. I know. I just flipped it through looking for some racing, and we caught you doing the Dukes of Hazzard move, bud. Good job.
Don't text and drive.
Bad example, Marley. Bad example. All right, folks, we're looking. We're scanning for it. But we got the 4 car of a.k.a. Rubbernecker in that 8th position. This is the battle right here. So 6th, 7th, and 8th all duking it out right here. Timac in that 7th position. What looks like the 9 car of NASCAR King. He's in that 7th or 6th position. Trying to make their way back into the top 5. Whoa, contact in the 10. Finds himself into pit road, not the way he wanted to be. As he spins through the grass now, thinking that this race is over and he won. Nah, bud, no, we're still going. We got 2 more stages left. Get out there. Go. All right, now he's gone. Looks like these cars are starting to get to be a handful with 3 laps left remaining in stage 2. Let's go ahead and get to the leaders right now. As we are seeing that the 3 car, Junior, still our race leader. He's stretched it out. I believe we're coming in 2 laps left remaining in stage 2. Got the 3 car. He's stretched it out. He's done himself a really good job maneuvering his way through lap traffic. Looks like Aquatati hasn't had himself the chance to really get that run that he was looking for on that 3 car. And that 3 car, Junior, showed some speed earlier, and he's going to follow it up with it again by hopefully getting this stage 1 and shutting down Flash 9 on his attempt to sweep tonight's race. All right, folks. Junior in the lead right now in that 3 car. That Chevy just hauling the nail around the track right now. Aquatati just now clearing. But there it is. 3 car gets the stage 2 win. Great job to Junior. Rocking and rolling in that 3 car. Good run for him. Now partial to 3. Always great to see the 3 car getting something done toward the front.
Whew. We had Junior first, Aquatati 2nd, Flash 9 in 3rd, Bad Fast Marley 4th, NASCAR Roof 5th, NASCAR King in 6th, Rubbernecker 7th, Timac in 8th, Owen Nation 9th, Rumble Strip rounding out our top 10. And that is stage 2 out of 4. We are heading into stage 3.
That's right, folks. Just in case you might have been sleeping or missing something here on this one. We got 4 stages today. They said it's Coca-Cola 600 for nothing here. All right? I mean, we got the long haul. This may be 50%, but it's 50% of one long, crazy race here. All right? So we got 4 stages, but they're gonna wind up we're gonna wind down pretty quick. Halfway through this thing right now, folks. Hope we're all staying entertained. If not, I'll think of something crazy here in a minute. Give me a moment. But just tune in, folks. We're coming into stage 3 right now. we have NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, and they're dropping the hammer for their all-star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green, 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 and we are gone, folks. We got Aquatati on the outside in that second position. He's found himself out there a few different times on these restarts and tries to hold it strong. But these guys get that beat in that run. Look at this. Huge run with the 22 on the bumper of the 3-car. 3-car now drifted up a little bit. Whoa, lost the arrow, lost the bite of that. The 22 kind of pushed up just a little bit. Everybody clears. Beautiful run right here by the 88, trying to get in the middle of all of this. Oh, man, contact right there. Everyone's still pointing in the right direction. Woo! These are cold tires, but a hot track. Oh, man. One car of Aquatati. Man, just trying to do everything he can to find himself, get down to that preferred lane on the bottom. Finds himself a nice little hole down there, jumps in 4th position right behind Bad Fast Marley in that 22. Great run by the 3-car, but the 3-car is now about to be under attack by the 9-car. What the? Here comes a 9-car, back at it again. Surprise, surprise, surprise. 9-car fell back, ooh, and he may fall back a little bit more after that. Some contact, he was pushing pretty hard to get that lead back from the 3-car. 3-car fire, oh, flash 9, hard into the wall. Oh, destroyed. Oh, man. Massive contact, huge caution. Lots of cars. All tore up there. Wow. That was a pretty nar wreck right there, folks. That took out a lot of good cars. Under caution. We had 2 cautions in stage 1. Donut cautions in stage 2. We're under our 3rd caution of tonight. First caution for stage 3. Been a really clean race so far. Man. Whew, these guys are just doing a great job. There's a lot of cars on track. And with this many hot rods racing around a pretty tight track, contact's going to happen. Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, man. Flash now. I hope he's all right, though. Whew. He went hard into that wall. All right, here we go. Green flag, stage 3. We got a few cars with some busted motors there. As we are, we might have to look back here for a moment. Keep an eyeball, because there's a lot of contact. Flash 9 looked like he got a little more contact, getting beat up back here. He got involved in that caution off the bat, and now he's kind of in the middle of all this. Look at this pack right here. That looked cool. 6-car now. NASCAR Oof finds his way into the 2nd position. Great job. Great run for him. Was fighting it in the back for a while. Ooh, 22. Bad Fast Marley. High to the outside. Maybe a little bump and runners, but he saved it. Great driving there by the 22. Keeping it out of harm's way. Look at this. Aquatati on the outside. 9-car on the bottom, looking low. Aquatati with that run on the outside, he's getting it to hold. Now these guys can pull that off in the beginnings, of the stages with these fresh tires. They can keep these things pinned up, get the momentum, and clear them coming out. Woo! I don't know which pack I want to go to. Hold on, let me try to get to something here. All right, let's go to 3rd place pack right here. So there's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. All right there, folks. 12th is that 16-car Landshark back in the, at the back of the tail end of this fast pack right here. You have 1 and 2 breaking away right now, which I believe is, the 6-car and the 3-car. 3-car is, oh, Mrs. Butterworth's right there. Oh, contact. Oh, more contact. 88, I think. Into the wall, all kinds. He's going to drag that thing for a minute. Oh, no. Flash is gone again in it. There was more. Oh. More contact. I didn't think Flash actually made it through the last wreck. I mean, I thought I saw the helicopter fly out. Under caution, second time in stage 3, folks. So we're looking around your 30-ish laps or so, or 26 laps of fuel. Got 88 or 37 laps remaining in stage 3 right here, folks. So they're still gonna need another round, another fuel stop here, at least before the end of this stage. And then we got uno más to go. Super stoked. Lots of racing, folks. This is a way to come back from vacation right here. Lots of good racing, a few cautions, a lot of excitement. Some great fans. Really appreciate everybody coming out too, man. Oh, yeah, missed you guys. Missed you all totally. Oh, here we go. Dropping their hammer. Okay, 3 cars still holding this thing down right now as our race leader. He's been fighting them off. Really has. Back under green. Coming out of that second caution. 4th caution of tonight. 9 car trying to find a little happy spot. Oh no! Contact with the 16. 16 now. All kinds of wreckings. Oh man. All right. So now we're 5th caution of tonight. Now cautions are breeding cautions, folks. We just seen what happened there, but it ran out of some real estate. Well, there was a pinch and a rub and a move and yeah. And then nowhere to go. So back under caution again and get some beat up cars here. But that's what they have their crews for. Get out there with that hammer. All that Barabon. Tape this thing back together. Oh, while we're here, let's give a quick shout out. Greg Henderson, thank you, bud. Man, appreciate you guys all tuning in here. Let's see who else we got here. Chai Hollywood. All right. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the comment. Everybody here. Look like we got Jay Wow tuning in. What up, Jay Wow? So it looks like we got everybody up in this thing tonight. All right. Hey! No way! Tim Brooks watching this thing right now. Uh-oh. All right, so I'll get back to this one here in a second, but we under green right now. Woo! Go get some! 3 cars still out in front, side by side behind them. Everybody on the charge. 16, he was in that mayhem and mishap and collected in that last caution. Now finding himself shooting back forward again into that 3rd position. But look at this. Huge run by the 9 car on the inside. And he's bringing all kinds of company. Comes Aquatati high on the outside. Now he was able to get that line to work before. Can he do it again as he finds himself into that 5th position, trying to move forward, get back into that top 3, and shoot toward the front. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got the 3 car of Daha Jr. And he is just doing himself a fantastic job keeping that hot rod up in the front. He knows his track, knows his car, and he's excelling to a pretty good rate here as he's starting to gap a little bit more. And these guys are just fighting side by side back there. Just going to slow them up, which is exactly what they want to see. Look at this, though. All kinds of battling right here. Look like the 4E3 of Bubba Hollywood finds himself up in the mix of all of this. He's been fighting it toward middle backpack. So he's got himself a whole new realm to be dealing with right now as the 16 and Landshark finds himself on the outside. 9 car right there. It goes Bad Fast Marley into 22. On the bottom right here, trying to find a hole, trying to find a way by. He's got the 32 right there with some help. This is all for that top 5 right here, folks. Everyone trying to get some. Trying to chase down that number 3. But look at this. Bubba Hollywood in that 43 car. Finds himself in that 2nd position right now. NASCAR King, our pole sitter, back in that 3rd position. We know he's fast. Well, obviously, he put it on pole. Now he's bringing it back, and he's bringing all the fast with him. Here comes Bad Fast Marley. Excellent run. Amazing dive. Makes it stick. Gets around him and continues forward. Going again. Little 2-for-1 sale. Bad Fast Marlin 22 back again on the bottom. Moving himself possible into the second position. Can he clear? Not quite yet. Still side by side with the 43 Bubba Hollywood. Bubba holding strong on the outside. Trying to. Little wobbles. Does clear. Kind of cuts down quick. Almost chops the nose off right there at the 22. Kind of slowed him up just a little bit. But we got some wiggles and wobbles happening. That means these tires are starting to wear, folks. This is all the battle right here for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. All right there in your picture. This is top 10 side by side. Woo! This is racing right here, folks. This is what we're looking for. These guys race all week long, practicing, working out their strategies, figuring out their programs to bring us the show at the end of the week. And they're doing a really good job so far. Had a few cautions, caution bring caution, things of that nature. But, man, these guys really showing their stuff and their talent out here as this is the battle for second place. Yeah, second place. But look at this. 3-car Junior right here through your screen. Yeah, he's loving all that. He's all, y'all, keep that up, man. Keep it up. I bet you that the 3-car is their biggest fan right now. All right? I'm sure his fanship trumps all of ours. With these guys running side by side. He's like, yeah! Oh, God's grace, you keep it up, man. I like it. As he just running his line, enjoying his clean air. Nice, quiet, Sunday drive type thing, but on a Friday night. And meanwhile, these guys, woo! We still digging it out. Look at this. 9 gets into 22, 23 wide. No, whoa. I'm holding my breath right now. I don't know what's going to happen here. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to be good. The 22 bump and runner. He's into the wall. Keeps it pointing in the right direction. Great save by the 22 Bad Fast Marley. But he's going to drop all kinds of positions. As we have another car going through the grass. I think it's already been cut, bud. But, I do know a really good landscaper. My man, Mr. Brooks here, he's probably a little expensive though, but it is NASCAR, so I'm sure NASCAR can afford him. But he is the best. Speaking of Mr. Brooks right here, Mr. Brooks is a family, brother from another mother type thing. He was on the shenanigans and the vacation that I got to get a part of. He has himself an awesome car, dirt car, folks. And you're going to see all of the footage there. So lots of fun. He tuned in tonight. Thank you, Tim, for checking in. Appreciate that, bud. But that's definitely family right there. So I guess that means that I can mess up because family's here. We're good. We're fine. Great battle right now. But look at this. Here comes. Is that the 47? I would expect it to be the 47. It is the 47. 47 of Flash 9 now marching his way forward after just one of the gnarliest crashes I've seen in a minute, into the through the dog leg contact. He went head first into the wall. And then we've seen more contact. I mean, I don't know how many cars they got in a holler, but this is your second place right here, folks. Aqua Tatty held him off. Now got past Bubba Hollywood. Now Bubba Hollywood was fighting himself towards back of the pack. So, he's a great driver, but I just didn't think that he had the car to be up here. And, man, he's up here holding it strong right now as he just got passed by the 47 before, when we all know for Flash 9 now. He been rocking and rolling all night. But, man, holding tough right there, staying locked on to the lead group and holding position, making ground. Great run for the 47 for the 43 of Bubba Hollywood. Aqua Tatty now looked like he's going to lose that position. Flash 9 moving his way to the second position now and marching forward. This is not what the 3-car of Daha Jr. was wanting to see. I guarantee you that. He's like, man, are you serious? Really? Wouldn't that guy just like in the grandstands? I mean, how you get rid of this dude? You don't. 47 Flash 9 now taking over the second position and leading these guys forward. But I did see some pretty big pack racing behind him. Let's see if we can get our hands on it. Or eyes. You know what I'm saying. Okay, now everyone's starting to line up here. This is all you expect, basically your back 10. Bowman Nation probably 10th place-ish around there. So, no, 14th, I'm sorry. So, 13th is 4th place. That's a.k.a. Rubbernecker. 12th place, I'm going to go backwards here since I can see him. See, 12th place is 17 is Shadow. 11th is a 24 of K-Taddy. 10th place, we'll get in here in a second. Looks like Brett Baker. Yep. Brett Baker in the 12. Man, I heard marching it backwards up for the, you know, how they say, you know, we're going to take you through the field. They start from the front. We can go from the back to the front in this one. Bet you I do pretty good at a DUI test. Even though I don't drink. How about that? Yeah, 43 right there. Look at underneath. The 9's looking at the 43. 43 high to the outside. Holding it. 9 right there. Was he going to do the crossover? Ooh, a little bump. A little moving. This is all right here for, looks like that's 4th and 5th place right here. Let's go check in and make sure that the 3-car hasn't won the race yet. Nope, he hasn't. He's right there. All right, we got him. Duh Jr. in that 3 has soared out in front. I mean, really set sail, but it looks like that that awesome wind that he caught may be fading just a little bit, as you got a couple go-fast buggies right behind him coming in pretty hot. Got the 47 of Flash 9, and lo and behold, Aqua Taddy in the 1 car. This is definitely not the deal that the 3-car really wants to see in his rearview mirror right now. So all that he can do, because I mean those cars are, if they can line up, they're gonna be faster. You know, I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, unless that 3-car got himself some illegal changes and stuff, which, you know, hey, we'll check him out at the end of the race. But man, as long he's still holding on to his lead, but I think it is diminishing ever so slightly. 11 laps remaining in stage 3, folks. We're almost done with this race. One more stage left yet to go. I'm sure Duh Jr. right now on that 3-car, I know I feel this way. When I'm in that lead, man, I just wish it would end. You know? I'm like, can it just be over? Ah! But, I mean, you know, and then of course when you're like in that 5th place or 4th place and you're marching in on leader, and he's like, I want it to be just a few more laps. Ooh, contact right there. We got some mad stuff happening with the 24, the 88. Sorry, I just glanced down at our tracker right there, and we had a lot of cars moving around here, and they kept it pointed. 24 got himself some contact, and he did a great save. 17 now, 32 right there. Trying to line up, but man, these guys really kind of caught up with each other here. And that pack with these tires kind of wore off the way they are. They had their hands full, guaranteed. All right, folks, so we're inside the 10 in stage 3. One more stage remaining. Marley going for the Dukes of Hazzard move again. Shortcutting. May work out. 43 and 6 got into each other. 8 laps remaining. Can they hold on to it? That's the question. I believe they all have the fuel and the tire to get there. All right, looking at this drag race right now, 24 to the bottom. Yep, we have plenty of, well, we have just enough fuel, it looks like. Look, around 8 laps remaining-ish. 7 laps remaining in stage 3. We got tires. Still the same, around those 50-ish. Higher 50s in the right front. Lower 50s in the right rear right now. And dropping. Dropping rather quickly, might I add. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune back in to our top 3 here as they are marching forward on the 3 car now. Look at this, the 47 Flash 9 and Aqua Tati riding on board with Aqua Tati right now on that one machine. These guys have linked up and have been running down the 3 car. They have really caught him drastically over the last 3 or 4 laps now. We've got 6 laps remaining in stage 3. Here is the question. Can this guy hold them off now when they get there? They're going to have that run of the momentum. What are they going to do with it, and can he stall that momentum out? That's going to be that's what we're looking for when it comes to that 3 cars. We have 5 laps remaining. 5 laps left remaining in stage. In stage 3. So our leader just pitted, didn't have enough go-go juice to get him to the end. But I'm looking over here right now, and I'm seeing some cars that do. Oh, no. This is going to flip some things up. 3 car now had to get himself maybe a splash and go. I don't know if you take 2 tire or not. Being as close as it is, make a splash and go. Get me across that finish line. That's all I need. Right now, Flash 9, our race leader, but Aqua Tati right there in that 1 car, chomping at the bit. He want to get some of this. So far, we've had a different winner for each stage. Let's see if this will continue. We had Flash 9 win stage 1. Daha Jr. winning stage 2. Can K-Tati pull it off for stage 3? That would be pretty epic, actually. 3 different winners on each stage. I don't know, but look at this. The 1 car may use 11 as a pick. No. 47 was utilizing that draft, trying to stretch out his run a little bit on the 1. Didn't quite happen. Because the 1 car is now all over the bumper with 2 laps left remaining in stage 3. No worries, folks. It's Charlotte. Just in case you're tuning in, we got stage 4 ahead of us. All right, so I'm not all crazy right now. Who's gonna get it? You know, type thing. Okay, we gotta be calm. We gotta hold it together, folks. I mean, we gotta hold it together in the booth the same way these guys holding it together in the car, right? Because I'm about ready to go out of my shell right now. Because I mean, this is just awesome racing right now. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had some cautions, some back-to-backers. We've had amazing 2, 3 wide, stacked all the way back. We've had that long green flag runs. Now we're having another semi-long green flag run. Going to make it to the end, and it looks like Flash 9 is going to take this one. 2 stage wins for Flash. Can he bring home the most important, which is stage 4. Stage 4 coming up, and let's get a hold of Marley. Marley, you got a copy.
I got a copy there, brother. That was wild. We all ran out of fuel. That thing. Aqua Tati in second. Let's see here. We had NASCAR Roof in third. 4th was NASCAR King. 5th, 8th, Rubbernecker. 6th, Timax. 7th, Marley. 8th, Shadow. 9th, Brett Baker. And 10th, PC Panthers.
Wow. So fuel strategies there at the end. And, man, we got guys running out of fuel. Guys had to do little short stoppers. Wow. That was impressive stuff. And we still have a number of cars on the lead lap. Very impressive here on this one. Everyone trying to show their stuff in tonight's race. As here we go, folks. And we're going to launch it. And we're going to launch it fast. Here we go. Stage 4. This is it. There is no points here. We don't care if you get second. We want to see who's going to win this thing. Let's go. Flash 9 up on the wheel right now. On the bottom right there. K-Tati, or Aqua Tati. Aqua Tati in that 1 car. Finds his way to the bottom this time rather quickly. He's gotten stuck out in the bottom, out in the top, and lost a multitude of positions each restart over the last few stages. So for him to find that bottom that quickly, good news for him. Maybe that can save him a little bit of tire, and he'll have plenty to battle 47 with. As you see, the 18 looks as if he got to throw some. Is that the 18 of the? No, that's the 6. I'm sorry. That is the 6 of NASCAR Roof. NASCAR Roof is right there. I mean, he's had himself a what I thought was kind of a mid car, but toward the end of the stages, he's made some adjustments to bring that car to life. as he's now finding himself in that third position, but being challenged right now by the 9 car, our pole sitter of NASCAR King. NASCAR Oof and NASCAR King, a battle against the NASCARs. Go get him! 6 on the outside. Looking in the middle here, trying to get our groove on. Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. This is good enough. Good enough view. 12 car, Brett Baker outside. This is all for about that 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. No, I'm sorry, a little bit closer. Marley now finding himself in that 5th position and charging forward with just a hornet's nest right behind him. You got the 4 car right there trying to muster up some speed with AKA Rubbernecker. He's been holding himself pretty good wheel all night. Of course, you got the 24 of Ty-Mac. He started up toward the front of the field, running round top 5, drifted back a little bit, comes back forward again. So he's been pulling the yo-yo thing a little bit when it comes to tonight's race, but still fast, hot rod, fast car. 3 car, problems, and finding himself down on the apron. Oh, no. Man. 3 car of Daha Jr. had himself, I think, the car to beat tonight. I really do. And I don't know what happened there, but he ran out of fuel, and that put him off pace, lost that lead. These guys were able to bring it across the start checkered. And, yeah, so now he's falling back even more and more. So may have had some contact, being stuck in the back. Ooh, 41. Lot of contact right there. Luckily, he kept it going in the right direction. 3 cars still falling back now. Oh, bummer. Really was looking forward to seeing him have himself the run that he was searching for and he was going to get. I'm telling you, he had himself the car. All right, dropping in on the 22 of Bad Fast Marley, as he is finding himself in front of the secondary pack in 5th position right now, trying to pull 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th up to the and 11th right there, up to Flash's group. See if they can get it done. I don't know, that lead group right now, they got themselves enough cars as we're riding on board with NASCAR Oof. Ooh, just as we do that, scratches wall, woes and slows him up, but he's sitting in that pocket in that draft, so that's not going to hurt him too much. But with these guys not being as close as they are, they're not going to be producing the type of speed that they're looking for. Thus, might have that secondary pack give that chance to actually catch up to him. So this is 1, 2, and 3, all led by the 47 of Flash 9 in charge of the race. And looks like we got the number 1 car of Aqua Taddy right there in that second position. These guys have been pretty much fighting toward the front all evening. So, we definitely know who's faster around here tonight. That's that 47. That's that 1 car. And then now the 6, NASCAR Oof's really bringing it back. 39 laps remaining in tonight's final stage. Stage 4, folks. This thing will be over and be over here quick. We got this amazing run getting done by NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, and this is their all-star race. Tonight's race brought to you by Century 21, Hometown Realty, all over the U.S., all over the world. Look like we got maybe a little something dicing right there for a minute, but still riding around. Let's go ahead and try to drift back a little bit more, folks. So this is 5th, 6th, and 7th right now. They've kind of broke away from the basically back 10 right there. Now let's see if they can produce the speed they need to get up there and catch these guys. Looks as if the 6 car's falling off. He may have used up his tires right there. 9 cars coming up on him right now. Here comes the 22, clearing lap traffic. 4 car, everyone's cleared. Good job. Holding the bottom. Continuing forward. All right, so let's drop into the leaders for a second. Looks like, ooh, just as I say that, nope, not yet. I think the 1 car is content just to ride around and roll around a minute for it with the 47. There's no reason really to challenge him and work those tires when you have 3rd and 4th, right there. So once these guys go side by side, they're gonna will and slow up. Thus, is gonna bring up more company. And now he's going to find himself fighting 2 and 3 and 4 more cars than just that 1. So if he just kind of rides this thing out for a minute, gets through this last green flag run, gets those tires, sets himself in a position to make that run at the end. That's what he's looking for. Right now, it's about counting down the laps. Riding your position, not working your car terribly hard. And he's not. The 1 car, I believe, is in the sweetest position right now to really capitalize. Yeah, everything's starting to single file out and solo out. We'll go ahead and give the cue for YouTube. Go ahead and throw their commercials if they could. And then we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we are back after those ones. So we got the 53 on board. Trouble for you. He's been fighting that thing for a minute now. I just want to give... Oh, wow, that was some major contact with Dave Rule and the 11. These guys have been battling in those cars all night long. Just really haven't got it figured out quite yet when it comes to their balance of their cars. But that's what practice. More practice, you're good. All right, 31 laps remaining. Things soloed out here right now. We should be looking at green flag stops here in just, I don't know, maybe another 5-7 laps, somewhere around there. But you'll start seeing these strategies happen. Woo, as we look at that 3 wide just for a second there. That's pretty awesome. See the 17, Shadow. Again, been fighting through middle of the pack. Really back there with, busting out the gloves back here. I guarantee you that. Lots of traffic, lots of cars. See, when you're in the back, you have to deal with all that checkup. So when the leaders check up, it filters back, just like traffic jams do. And when you're at the back, you run up on it the hardest. Thus causes a lot of this contact toward the back. Well, more contact toward the back. Right now, this is 3rd and 4th positions. NASCAR roof is right there on the bumper of NASCAR King. So you got the NASCARs working together right now, seeing if they can produce enough speed to get up there to those leaders. But right now, we still have Aquatati and Flash 9. Flash 9 1, Aquatati 2. Those two have been lined up bumper to bumper, similar to these guys are now, for the last like 10 plus laps. Everything's starting to calm down just a little bit. I mean, sure, business is going to pick up just a little bit more when it comes to after their green flag stops. And they're going to cycle back around and through. Unless a caution comes out. Caution comes out. Woo. That's going to spice everything back up. 27 laps remaining in tonight's race, folks. just tuning in, NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, getting it done with their all-star race. And here we go. We got green flag stops via commencing. Saw a 9 car duck off of NASCAR King. All right, so let's scroll through here. So that means we got a lot of cars coming to pit road now. So strategies and more strategies. So this is going to be the other call here too. Do you pit early? Try to get that, get that time on track because you have those fresh tires earlier, which means you're going to go faster before these guys do. But you're also going to whoa and slow up before these guys will as well. So the trick is, and if they're already in front of you, how far are they in front of you? Then how far, on that, how much time can you cut off, and will it be enough to stay in front of them? Or will they have those tires at the end? This is what all these calculations are going through these drivers' heads right now while they're hauling it around this track. I know you've got 25 laps remaining in the stage. We got 29 laps of fuel. So do you run this thing out, get a light car, and you'll have the freshens, like the freshest tires you can possibly have for that battle at the end. And whoa, 47 loose. Holding on to it though, but I think maybe got a little contact to the wall. One car, oh man, more wobbles right there. I don't know if that's him or if that's that could be glitch or programming or something like that right there. That looked a little out of normal. The one car now falling off here as Flash 9 starts to excel just a little bit more. Still haven't had that last green flag stop yet of tonight's race for the leaders, as you see everybody cycling out right now. Now the leaders should be fine. They have such a decent gap over the rest of the field. They can run these tires out. Now this is the other part of the strategy here. When you're leading this race, and you have yourself, 5-second lead type thing, a couple seconds or whatnot, you have that gap, so you can burn those tires off a little bit more. Okay, run a little bit slower through the rest of of your segment on your old tires. And you won't lose, or if you do lose, it's not going to be enough for those guys to either pass you or they're going to be come out right behind. Here we go, leader coming into pit lane right now. 47 Flash 9 making his way in. Going to get his last 4 fresh feel goods and some go-go juice to get him to the end of tonight's race. Can he bring home that victory? Got stage 1. This man got stage 2. But then, unfortunate mishaps for him at the end here. And then now he's fighting it some more. But Flash 9 got himself that stage 3 win, and now he's looking to come back and take home the checkered flag at the end of this Joker. Everyone's pretty much getting their last round of stops in. This has been a complete 100% green flag run. So we've had, I think, like 4 cautions or 5 cautions. But a couple in stage 1, 0 in stage 2, and then a few in stage 3, 0 so far in stage 4. 47 now coming out of pit lane. You're going to find him. Well, we won't know yet. We're still cycling through everyone who are going through their pit strategies at the moment. But Flash 9 was our leader, and we just seen him go past. So let's go ahead and scroll a little bit more here. So K-Tidy's in, Aqua's in, or was. There's your Flash right there. Now, he was our leader. And after all this cycles through, let's see where he comes out. I mean, he's got himself a great balance to that car, though. He knows what to do and how to do it to have the slider car, if you will, this preset car, do what he needs it to do. And that's honestly, that's understanding your car. That's understanding your abilities and what you need the car to finish up and do. How to get it to the long run. You know, how to get it to rotate on the bottom. I'm curious to see what adjustments he made. And he'll probably say something stupid like, I added 5% tape. You know? I mean, no, that guy. I went down 2 clicks on wedge. Something small. Woo! Landscape and smoke screens right there by the 11, right in front of the 47. That'll be enough to wake him up. Well, so far, green flag run on stage 4. Lots of exciting racing. Kind of mellowing out toward the end of this run and in tonight's race. I mean, I don't know if I want to say anything right now, but I'm not going to wood anyways. Programming's doing well. We're still live. That's good news, right? It's plus. He's had some issues with the old trusty computer and stuff. It's probably because I overloaded it with everything racing you can think of. 47 still now leading this thing, I believe. Rotates back. So, yeah, he's solid in the lead now. Mad solid in the lead. Aqua Daddy was in that second position. And I'm sure he'll follow. Yep, there he is right there. Comes back into that second position. Will he have enough to run down that 47? I don't know. That man has been fast all night long. Minus that 3 car. I think that 3 car was the only one that had something for him. Because not only was he able to stay on his bumper, but he was able to get around him. Check out the run that he's doing. Let's ride on board with Flash for a minute here. You know, let it breathe just a little bit. Get back into it. Bring it out. Apex it in. You're trying to keep it as straight of a line as possible to that dog leg. Bring it back out so you get a nice arc in. Get that thing to dive. Hold the bottom. Rotate the center. Bring that thing back out. Little wiggle wobble loose there. You got to be careful with some bumps and some glitches and stuff right there. Bring it out to that wall. Make sure that you keep it off that thing. Same thing there. Bring it off the wall there. Bring it down to the bottom. Ease your back up. This is where that thing gets loose. All right. Wants to walk loose and hook you into the grass or into the wall. And there's a great demonstration of a lap around Charlotte by Flash 9. Good job, bud. Thank you. Still being run-ins. 11 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. 3 car was running fast. Had himself mishaps. 12 car Brett Baker looked like he out. Dave Rule holding on to it. Bowman Nation. He's been a yo-yo, man. He's had himself one heck of a race. As you see by the damage of his car, it ain't been a nice and pretty race for him. But he's found himself up in the front and fighting all kinds with it. And then he, falling back. Just the ups and downs of racing. NASCAR had himself a great run earlier. Marched forward, fell back. I don't think he quite had that long run speed that he was initially searching for and looking for. Rubbernecker's been in the solid top 5 more or less all day. He's fell back a little bit to like around that 8th, 10th position, but then works his way back forward again and remains to kind of hang out around the top 5 as he is in the top 5 at the moment. Even Steven, the 11 car, he's been fighting crazy loose and wicked gnarly all night. He's just hoping to bring this thing back. and not find himself, stranded in some castaway island somewhere, because that's the way he's feeling like right now. Is he's drifting backward. Armstrong, haven't really seen a lot of him tonight. Armstrong moves up in that 10 car. Look like he's been fighting loose. And, just making the best of tonight as you possibly can. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. We see the Ryan Schreck, he's out. That Tron guy, I didn't even know he was even in this thing. What? NASCAR King Ray here. He's been running a solid race. Qualified on pole. Then he's drifted back. Made his way back forward again. He's fought through tremendous adversities. And I believe he's finding himself in that 5th position right now. As, a.k.a. Rubbernecker in that 4 car is finding himself in that 4th position right now. Marley, looks like in the 22 machine, is in the 6th place. Timac in the 24. Where is Timac at? Let's look around here, see if we can scout him out. He's sitting a little more toward the back here. I think he's like in that 10th position or so. 10th, 11th position. He may have got himself contacts, some whatnot. Oh, copy that. Aquatati. Thank you, Marley. That was Bad Fast Marley chiming in. Just make sure that we stay up to par with our leaders. We have 5 laps left remaining, coming in 4 laps remaining of tonight's race. And we're going to drop it on Flash 9, our race leader. So, I mean, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going to have to happen with Flash. I mean, I think the boys are going to have to put Flash into a Ford. Something with a little less power, okay? So that way you don't stretch it out a little bit, you know? Woo! I'm just kidding, Marley. I'm just kidding. I know you're busy, and I know I'm taking shots below the belt because you can't really, shoot back. But, hey, that's when's the best time to do it, right? Flash 9 now coming up on lap traffic right now, finding the bottom. Lap traffic's high and clears as we are coming in. 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Flash 9, Stage 1 winner, Stage 3 winner, looking for the most important stage of the evening. And that's Stage 4 at Charlotte here, coming into our final laps of tonight's race for the NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, the All-Star race at Charlotte. Looks like we are at 2 laps left remaining now. I think I was 1 ahead of us. Yeah, coming into 2 to go. Great run though by everybody. Everyone's been holding it strong, holding it tough. A lot of respect's given. There was some a little bit of bumping and banging, little accordions and stuff out there, but coming into our final lap, Flash 9 in that 47 Chevy needs 4 more turns, 1 more lap. I said it before, I'm not going to say it again because we don't want him to crash. But yeah, I'm going to have to say it now. The only thing that can beat him right now is him himself. That's it. He's holding a strong line. Car looks solid. He's fast. Coming into 3 and 4. Rotating through the center. Launching this thing out of 4. Here coming Mr. Flash 9 in that Chevy. Taking that start checkered. Congratulations to Flash 9, tonight's winner. One more time. Man, good job, Flash. I tell you, this guy is fast, man. He's fast. He's clean. Got a great attitude. Got a great personality. I mean, man, you see, doing great things over in the pro, in the Heat Pro. So, I mean, yeah, you can't get a better driver than this one. Great run for Flash 9, tonight's winner. Super stoked here, bud. Super stoked. All right, folks. That was tonight's race. We're going to be heading over to our post-race show here in just a moment. Going to get a holler at these guys and seeing what's up, man. But, man, that was a pretty impressive race all the way through. Great job to Flash 9. Man, can't go wrong. All-star race, and he got the gustos. What was that, Marley? You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What did
All
you
right.
think of the race?
I thought it was great, bud. I really do. Let's get us on over to our post race show here. Oh yeah, we back in our booth here, and we're looking for a camera, but we ain't got one yet. So that's it is an unfortunate mishap here, but hopefully we'll get some cameras popping up here in just a minute. Man, I thought it was a great race there, Miley. What do you think, man? I mean, honestly, there was some great battling, side by side, 3 wide, some cautions. You had it all. There's long flag, green flag runs. You know, you needed to do strategies, maintain your pace of the race, and negotiate the traffic best way you can. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great race.
Yeah, this race had everything. It had everything from tight. I mean, every car being so equal, and then second stage came down to fuel. I mean, it was you had everything in this race.
Yep.
It was a great show.
That's a Narnar crashing too, dude. That was a big crash that we saw earlier, dude. That was great. I was like, I mean, not great, but Was that
I
bad?
heard the driver of the 47 is a gymnast.
Is
He does cartwheels.
Yeah. And you know what? I was actually really impressed. He did cartwheels into the stands, right? Said what's up to the fans real quick. Busted out his backup car, all right, while he's shaking hands and slapping fives and stuff, and then gets in this thing. I don't know what kind of superhero this dude is, and then gets in this thing and then wins it. I don't quite understand, but we're gonna ask him right now as we are finding Flash 9 up on our camera here. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Flash 9, tonight's winner. Oh, dude, what a race you had. Like I said, we were just talking about your run tonight, dude, and how impressive it was. How many lead changes did we actually have this tonight?
Way too many to count.
Absolutely. So Flash 9, give us your, of course, rundown. You had some major contact there in the beginning, okay? We say what's up to fans in the stand. What happened there? What happened?
I think it was near the beginning of stage 3. I was following the 11, just was trying the outside line. You know, everyone was stacked up on the bottom, and with the presets at Charlotte, you can actually get a pretty good run around that outside. So I gave it a shot, and I was actually following the 9 car, and I've never seen him lag before, and he lagged me and killed me in front of the whole field, and I was involved in every other single wreck that stage. Green, made some progress up towards the front, but that was just got lucky that the cautions were called, thankfully.
Yeah, those cautions definitely saved your butt there on that one, bud. And you're able to get your backup out the trailer after you're done high-fiving the fans. You know, because you're in the stands there for a minute. I mean, that was like I said, crazy hit there. And then for you to march back through, which was still like, I mean, I'm sure the 3 car at Dutch Jr. was like super stoked. Everybody was battling. He was marching away. Then all of a sudden, here come the 47. He gets around the traffic, and he brings up a really fast buddy with him, which Aqua Tatty get up on his bumper. And you guys eventually marched him down. And got that. And well, he ran out of fuel at the end of that one. So, man, that was so close right there.
Yeah, I think caution came out with 30 laps left in the stage, and I think he was the only car that stayed out, so he was 2 laps short. And, I mean, between him, Taddy, and I, we're all teammates in this Cup series, so we were all having amazing runs, and it was just unfortunate that it came down to fuel for DHJ there, but all 3 of us were really fast, and we tried to keep it in line. We had to, of course, fight off the whole field there for every restart, and just was really good on old tires. I think that's where we could really start to gap other cars, especially if they started battling each other. And I did have some, help getting back through the fields. There's a couple guys that I ran them down real quick, and they kind of just gave me the lane and helped me out. And got up to about 11th, and it looked like from 2nd to 10th, it was freaking crazy. And so I think a couple people caught the apron in turn 3, and I went from like 11th to 6th, and kind of just opened up from there. We could get them one by one, and just track position was huge. If you had to battle people, it was going to kill your momentum. And there was some blocking going on here and there, but I think for the majority of the race, it was really good racing from what I saw.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was. I mean, there was a lot of side-by-side battling right there from 2 to 3 wide at times. Now we did notice here. I want to touch base on some of those restarts. The outside line, obviously, that outside line was treacherous. You didn't seem like you had the grip out there, but during some of these green flag, these caution restarts right here, I was noticing that some cars were able to get that momentum and keep that thing wound up, and where they cleared the inside car. Now, was that only on the beginning of the run? Because once those tires wore off, it was the grip on the bottom. That was it.
I mean, the newer tires help, but I mean, you had to be able to trust the guy that you were passing down on the inside to really hold his line. And I think it worked best if you were like 4th through 8th, and there's like 3 or 4 cars bottled up on the bottom. That was really your best. Try to make that work.
Gotcha.
And I remember one time specifically, I had a run going into 3. I was like 7th or 8th place and just didn't want to follow every single car in front of me on the bottom. And I had a run around Timac, I believe, and he's really good at holding his line, and I knew I could trust him to keep it down. And it worked out for me there, but there's other guys that you're pretty much praying that they don't hit the apron or they at least keep it off you. But with the draft, it felt like it was on high. How some of these guys would just pull up, and you really needed like 10, 15 laps to get any separation. It was wild.
Yeah, and I noticed that we definitely noticed that tonight on that draft, and how those guys were able to link up with each other, especially 2, 3 cars, and they would get a massive run. Really would. I've seen a lot of that tonight. But of course, let's go with first let's throw a little shout out to whoever we need to show out, but give us the skinnies on what you selected tonight on the slider.
I went with a 5. It was starting out, it was a little bit loose. On the right rear, kind of felt like I couldn't hammer it down right away, but just try to play it patient, wait for either first caution or that first pit stop. And about the beginning or middle of stage 3, when we had those cautions, I got it dialed in right where I needed to, and didn't have to worry about anything else rest of the race other than just being smart and being in position.
Nice. Okay, real quick, best crucial adjustment in your car that you think made the biggest difference to combat a loose or a tight situation?
I would say it was a combination between the tape and the right front air pressure for me. So I went down, I think, a full pound on the right front, because on the long run, it felt like it was, just sliding through 3 and 4. And 1 and 2, I was, great the whole race. And then 3 and 4, it was just, I felt real slow. So, and then for the tape, I think if you ran 45%, you're right at like 246-ish on the temp. And if you had 50, it was like 255, and then go down like 252. And just tried the combination between the two. Right front air pressure helped it cut a little bit in and through the center, and it's exactly what I need, especially for that last 20 lap run there at the end.
Man, and that last 20 lap run, you did a fantastic job, bud. Really hitting your marks, getting past the traffic accordingly, and effectively not letting it slow up your momentum. You're able to walk away from that one car of Aquatati, and you brought it home. You got that stage 1 victor, got stage 3, and brought home the most important one, stage 4. Congratulations. In fact, a huge shout out to my man Flash 9 here, who is just dominant on this thing. He's such an amazing driver and an awesome guy. So great run for you today, bud. Congratulations once again. How many wins does that make you for this season so far with NOSSCAR?
Honestly, I don't even know. I'm not saying that it's like
6
or anything. I
6,
just
got it.
I just show up and drive, and I specifically remember this race a year ago, and I think you guys might have been broadcasting that one, but I was leading, and I lagged out with 18 laps to go, and it's storming outside right now, and all I can think about is, well, if I lag out now, I made it 5 laps further than last year. So I made it 6 laps further, but luckily we stayed in the race, and DHJ in the 3 car, I told him right at the beginning, I was like, Tron's got to be loving this. He's a 3 fan.
Yep.
And he did a great job, just not really having the luck. And then Taddy did an awesome job finishing second, and I knew I had to outrun him there at the end. I knew he was going to give me everything he had, and congrats to everyone, top 5, and ready for next week.
Man, can't wait to see it, bud. Keep it up, man. You're doing a great job out there, and of course, always good to see you here in the booth, and giving shout outs to everybody. Yeah, again, I'm telling you, fans, this guy not only does he drive a great car, but he also helps tremendously with other drivers. So, man, if anybody's looking for any kind of insights or whatnot, look him up. If for you other drivers, you've got some questions, comments, I'm sure he won't mind you tackling them and hitting his, picking your brain a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'll answer any questions we got. KB Showtime, that's how we got to know each other. And, we started working together ever since. And I'm pretty sure Marley's at his camera right there. I have some new stuff that I can
Nice.
NASCAR this season.
That's awesome.
That is good, awesome. Dude. That is awesome. I love it. I
wanted to just reiterate here. I mean, congrats on your win, but yeah, I mean, everybody who's watching this, who's gonna watch this, you're looking at the best man on console racing right now. I mean, hands down.
Yeah. I mean, personality-wise, driving-wise, yeah, right here. So, great job, Flash. Kicking butt out there, taking names, and appreciate you, and your candor on camera and whatnot. Man, you do good work out there. Keep it up.
All right, plan to. Hopefully, we'll be talking again real soon.
You know it, bud. We got more racing and more seasons coming up, so looking forward to it. All right, let's go ahead and get on over to. Do we got Taddy up in here? We got Aqua Taddy?
We do not have Taddy.
Okay, we don't. We have our 3rd place though. Was that King or was that Oof? I forgot here.
It's Oof.
Oof, gotcha. Okay. All right, NASCAR Oof, you got a copy, my man. 3rd place finisher. Bring it over here, bud. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Dude, what a run you had today, bud. You had that 6 car up on the fly, and you were fighting it pretty tough, mid-pack, kind of sort of back to back, and you found yourself some good runs, some good momentum, made yourself some really good changes there, or whatnot, and found your way marching forward, top 5, up there looking for the lead. Whoo! Man, give us a recap on what happened with you throughout the 4 awesome stages that we had for tonight's All-Star race.
Well, I didn't really have the best qualifying time, and so basically stage 1 just had to stay in the back and just take it easy because I knew everyone was going to run hard even though it's early, and I just was patient and all that. Got up through the field and slowly but surely, and I was able to get I think 7th place in stage 1, and the race just gradually got better. I do apologize. I actually I got on the apron a few times, but I'm pretty sure everyone else was cool with that. Stage 2, again, just doing the same exact thing, and just I knew I had to save. I think it was stage 2 or stage 3, because if we didn't save, you were gonna sputter and run out and all that. Stage 3, that one was pretty wild. Landshark couldn't hold it 3 wide, and then that brought out one caution. I was able to come back up the pack yet again, and then go get 3rd for stage 3. And last stage
You get a copy? NASCAR.
yes.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
There you are. Okay.
Safari tried to smack me in the face. For stage 4, I just was racing, just trying to keep up there. Like I said, I got in the apron there and just tried to race easy, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I loved that race.
Yeah, it was a really exciting race. You guys did amazing work, holding the bottom, holding the top, giving each other as much room as you could. I mean, and of course there was contact. There was, Rubbins racing type thing and glitching, whatnot. But I saw some unbelievable saves, seriously unbelievable saves throughout the entire NOSSCAR group tonight, where there could have been just, a horrible situation. So some of them we didn't make it out of, but a lot of them we did. I've seen a lot of you guys really getting up on top of that wheel and getting it done. And I've seen you again working every line you can possibly get your hands on. But then watching you walk your way through the field like that, I didn't realize that you had yourself a really good program there, dude, for you to march it on through, bring it home into that podium. So you were definitely the sneak attacker and surprise attack tonight. So congratulations on your P3 finish there, bud.
Thank you.
So anybody we can give a little shout out tonight too?
Well, basically everyone that race, it was pretty good. There was a few drivers that fought really hard, and it was just fun to watch. There were a lot of times where it got close, where people almost wrecked it, and there was one point where I think Marley got put in the wall, and then Ty had to hop in.
Oh, we lost him again. We'll wait for it this time. He'll be back. Maybe. Get a copy? All right. Maybe we did lose him this time. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump on over to NASCAR King while we wait to see if we hear back from NASCAR Oof. NASCAR King, get a copy.
Yep, I'm here.
Ah, there you are, bud. Dude, look at you go tonight, man. I mean, you had yourself a pretty good program. Looks like you were battling it tough as well. You had the NASCAR battle tonight. The NASCAR guys, right? You had Oof and King right there. You guys were, but then you guys battled it for a while. Then you decided that you needed to maybe line up, worked with each other, and gain some positions. So let's go through the track a little bit with you. Let's go with the slide that you used right off the bat, and then let's see what was the biggest and greatest change that you made to it that really helped out what you were fighting, either loose or tight.
I went with a 6 because I raced it on heat 4, so I just stuck with that, and I made it a little bit of loose and a little tight, and it was just perfect. It flew on long runs. I mean, it was flying.
Nice. So I mean that's what you need too. Is you need that long run car tonight from a lot of those the long flag green flag runs that we had tonight. I mean, it was a really impressive work. Now on your control of car, did you find your car really hooking up and biting good on the bottom, or did you have to move it up a little bit to find some grip?
I could just hook the bottom. The car was just glued down there. I was basically Kevin Harvicking it.
Nice. Now, I mean, did you find yourself on the outside, and did you have any quarrels with that?
It worked for like a couple of laps, and then it just died instantly.
Now, was that off the beginning of the run? when you had all them fresh four feel goods and all that, or could you muster it up as long as there's only for a few laps?
I could muster it up as long as there wasn't no one near me, or like you said, for a couple of laps.
Right, man. I mean, well, and well, everyone's fighting for that preferred line, and there wasn't enough room down there for everybody to get there because you guys were stacked on top of each other. Let's go over the draft though. Flash Nine did mention that draft seemed really strong tonight. Did you find it very useful and utilizing it at certain points? And did you back off and time yourself with those to make those passes or those runs according to that draft?
Yeah, I just remembered from last year's race, just fell in behind and just stuck with everybody, and then whenever I had the run, I took it.
Nice. And took it, you did, man. Holding your line, giving plenty of room and respect, which is what I saw out there today. Man, just a fantastic run for everybody today. Like I said, I'm really stoked to see you battling it tough up there. I was proud of everybody because we had so many different lead changes. Did we ever get a count on how many lead changes we had tonight, just out of curiosity? I know it was up there, but lots of lead changes, lots of battling. Guys moving back, coming back up forward again. But a fantastic run for you today, bud. Anybody you'd like to give a quick shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, I want to thank Timac Motorsports for giving me a good car, and Marley, that was fun. Battling you for a bit, and then that was fun.
Nice.
Just stings another top 5. I want the win.
Hey, it'll get there though. That's the whole point. You stay up in that top 5, it's put you in position to get that win at the end. But yeah, I mean, if you're not in that top 5, you're not gonna have that chance to get there, right? So, but by putting it up there, man, that's great. This is great work. This is an amazing job you did tonight. Very stoked for you when it comes to your run. And again, metastasizing more of these top 5 runs is going to get you closer to that P1.
Yeah.
Man, congratulations, bud. Appreciate your run tonight,
Thanks,
man, and bring it back next week. All right.
I will. We're going to good old Texas.
Oh yeah, love Texas. Here we go. I was kind of curious about the sister track on that one. Is this sister track or is it Atlanta the sister track? I don't know. These look very similar.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see you at Texas next week. Best of luck to you there, and great job tonight.
See you guys.
Got it. All right, let's go ahead and holler at. We got Marley here. Let's finish off with Marley. Let's hit it with Timac real quick. Timac, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, what a race you guys had tonight. How was it for you? I mean, you started up front. You were qualified 4th, right? And, man, you battled your way, up and down through the field. There was some treachery going on and some amazing running. How'd it look from your seat?
Oh, yeah. It was an action-filled race, that's for sure. Car was fast. It was a little sensitive on the short runs. First 2 or 3 laps, it was a handful for some reason. I couldn't get over that. I couldn't get a handle of that. So I had to really baby it until I got free of traffic. But yeah, it was an exciting race. It seemed like if you could get into the top 5 and work together with some of the drivers around you and use the draft to your advantage, you could pull away from the rest of the field while they were still busy side-by-side battling. So I was trying to maintain good track position throughout the race. But as you mentioned, I was going from mid-pack back to the front, mid-pack back to the front. Once you got shuffled, you kind of had to be humble about it and hold your line and let some guys go if they had the preferred line or if they had the run. And so it was a lot about patience. There was a lot of give and take tonight. We saw long runs. We saw a rash of cautions there in the 3rd stage. And overall, I think it was a great event. Shout out to Duh Jr., Donnie, in the 3 car. Yeah. He had a great run tonight. So did Bowman Nation in the 88. So did NASCAR King in the 9. A lot of drivers had a great run tonight that didn't get the finish they deserved. And thankfully, NASCAR King, I guess he did. He got a top 5. So great job for him. Congratulations to Flash 9. And yeah, what an event. I brought it home 8th and couldn't be happier with the race and how it all played out.
Man, absolutely. I mean, again, there was some fierce battling. There was some caution. There was some fuel strategies. There was a little bit of everything in tonight's race, which is what you'll find in NASCAR Platinum Cup Series, and especially if they're going to be throwing down an all-star race like you guys did tonight. man, I expect nothing less. And you guys did just amazing work out there. You know, there's a lot of respects. There's a lot of room given. Try not to run each other over. You did a fantastic job out there as well, going side by side, really running it clean and putting on a really good show. Again, hats off again to NOSSCAR and putting something on for our fans out there. And I hope everybody really enjoyed it.
Thanks so much to you and to everyone at Left Turn Broadcasting that makes this all possible. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Shout out to Marley as well. Had a great time battling with him in the top 5 and in the top 10 all race long. And we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. You got it, buddy. Take good care of yourself. And a great run for you today. Good job putting on that show.
Thank you.
Great running time, Mac.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring up my man Marley. Marley got a copies.
I'm here, brother. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. A long race. Good one, though. You know? I mean,
yeah. It was a good race run. We had some really fast guys out there. The one thing that I really like about these sliders is, I mean, you know how much I love customs and I'm always throwing them, you know, setups down on the LTB. But I mean, these essentially it's like a throwback to iRock here.
Yeah.
You know, when we run these presets and everybody has a, you know, an even base to start from, and then it's the adjustments you make to make your car better. And I mean, it shows the real talent. And you have a guy like Flash 9 who dominates in customs, and you're like, all right, well, he builds great setups. But then you throw him on a level playing field with everybody else, and he just, you know,
still blows
like
your doors off.
Out. So,
yeah.
I mean, it just really shows the talent of the drivers, you know, and it's a lot of fun racing in NASCAR, and it's just gonna get better. I mean, the talent just keeps getting better and better, and as you've seen tonight, it was some great racing.
Oh, absolutely. It really was. Yeah, great times, great runs for everybody. And looking forward to Texas. Texas looks like it's going to be one heck of a race. I believe it's a similar style track here. I think you're going to utilize the outside lane a little bit more at Texas than you can here at Charlotte.
You know, I like to throw that thing on the outside lane.
Yeah.
You know I like
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Get out there and get that pinch on, man. That's what it's all about. But a great run tonight. Great being back in the booth too here, Molly. You know, I mean, it really is. It's,
yeah, glad to have you back.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's you know, need some time off. Had to take a break after the last race for front row, and man, it's, you know, like I said, it is good to get back. But again, it's just so much work for these things to get done. So it is nice to take a break every once in a while. But like I said, no worries, folks. I am going to, even when I'm away, I'm still thinking about you guys, all right? So I did go and get a bunch of footage of me being really crazy, close to jumping out of a plane, but, you know, I still think that one tops it. But it's really fun, too. I think you're going to like it. A lot of cool footage, but anything for my fans, man. Like I said, this is what we do. We're here for you, and we have so much fun doing this, so it's like, man, I mean, every time we can, we got to get something involved. But we have a lot coming up. This season. We're going to be doing a lot of product demos and things of that nature. Get out some really good info. You see Marley's hard at work in the garage. He's going to be going over his setups again and revising things. He's found some really good antics and stuff over there. Marley, going to give a quick holler about the garage? And you know what you're doing over there, just for some of the ones who don't know.
Well, just about every setup that's posted online, I've gained about 2/10 on. So, and we're getting faster, and you know, we want to share with everybody because there's some great drivers out there that just kind of struggle with making these setups on console because they're a little confusing and sometimes a little unrealistic. But
yeah.
You know, we find the loopholes, and we find you know, little things here and there that make our cars faster, and I like to share that with everybody and get everybody a little bit faster, and we can all have some fun.
And that's what it's about. It's about having fun out there and bringing it side by side, where you are just door to door with people or surrounded 3, 4 wide at times. How much more fun can you have there, right?
Oh yeah, you seen a lot of that tonight.
Oh, we sure did, man. It was pretty epic stuff too.
You go 3 wide into turn 3 at Charlotte.
Woo!
It takes a lot of talent to come out of there 3 wide.
Yeah.
Or without being spun around and doing cartwheels.
Yeah, and
like
and
Flash 9 did tonight.
right, and the pucker factor is probably pretty intense 3 wide going through 3 and 4. I can understand that one. Man, that was
Yeah, and not my lips.
Yeah, we got it, definitely got it. Man, what an awesome run though. But let's go ahead and let everybody get out of here. What do you think there, Molly? Think we caused enough trouble tonight?
Sir.
All right.
Hit that like and subscribe, and we appreciate you. Join the family, and we'll be back with some more awesome racing and more content for you.
Yep, we got front rows drop coming up here soon, next few weeks, and kicking off a whole new season there. Following along with NOSSCAR, we'll keep you up to date and we'll keep you in the loop. All right, we'll keep you in the know, if you will. But until next time, folks, y'all keep the cars pointed in the right direction, right along with life. All right, have all kinds of fun out there. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Take care.